Good afternoon and salutations! My name is Calypso, aka Mint Carousel, and welcome back to the stream. Whew! This is exciting. We have 4 viewers. um, I'm. That's. Okay. Anyway, whew. Okay, so. We're about. We're about to eliminate you. We're about to get Naomi back. We're about to see how things have changed now that Fate is going to erase all that you has done, and that's going to. It's going to be interesting to see what's going on. There's a lot of what Mao said that is now not going to be. My assumption is that even that Odette's actions haven't changed, but that's because she's a participant. But I imagine now that conversation with Mao has never happened, except in Rinka's memories. I think. But, there is a thing, because Naomi had vague memories of being in that train car, too. I don't know. Okay. Mao should forget about it. But, yes, I think. But Naomi still has vague almost memories, dream-like things, but it might not come up, or it might, yeah. Anyway, hard to tell whether she'll be able to remember the details, since of course Naomi only remembered stuff because it was directly traumatic, and even that is vague. Oh, yeah. And, the conversation, while it was important and probably my favorite part of the game so far, my favorite scene, is it's not really as traumatic. And you know what? I want to. I had a thought, but I'm gonna push it aside. Actually, But anyway, I was also thinking during the minute, not minute, like half a minute or so between stopping and starting the stream, that I wonder if computer graphic is based on something like something graphic that's non-digital, and then you add computer on it, and then that's a graphic is like a thing, I feel like I'm dumb here. Of course there is. But, something so specific. This is this is a graphic. And now this is a digital computer version of whatever a graphic is, and now it's a computer graphic. I don't know. Anyway, we have a Naomi to get back. So let's get going. Okay. The next thing I hear when I regain consciousness is that ever haughty voice. I lost consciousness in the train due to the heat and smoke. The fact that I'm in the Court of Fate means that this week's election has started. I got on the train before noon, so that means I might have been out cold for 12 hours. What happened to my physical body? Is it in a hospital somewhere? That when I read "uwa," that didn't sound like a yawn, but I wouldn't imagine making that sound. Uwa, uwa. Alan and Odette look unfazed as always. Odette even has the luxury of yawning. Odd, considering you can't actually be tired in the dream world. She did that on purpose. Yeah. That's interesting. I didn't hear anything. Yeah, okay. Oh no, he's angry. Aw, is he angry? Fucking... Meanwhile, Scale lets out a dramatic sigh. I'm not really sure what he's thinking based on his ambiguous expression. As for Federico, he seems awfully restless. He's tapping his finger and tetting. I don't know how things stand between them, so all I can do is guess based on what I see. At the very least, Odette's probably still working on her own. I wonder what Miharu's doing. Hey, it's Miharu! Wait. Serious Miharu. Miharu seems somewhat relieved after giving me a quick once-over. Maybe she's learned that I collapsed in the train somehow. Her not saying anything probably means she's still cooperating with the others under the pretense that we're no longer friends. I turn my attention to numeral 4. There Yu stands, unscathed. Based off this and Federico's case, I have to assume that her state in the real world truly is not reflected in the dream world, which means we don't know how she's doing. Rinka. An odd sense of relief washes over me when I see him like this. I'm not sure why, considering I'm about to elect him. I open my card book. All the cards in my position fly out upon doing so, including the most recent one I gained. Numeral 4, Regret. It's Yu's regret card. Did you not expect that? Hello? Oh, no, you did, but you're just being a little shit. But, fucking Parket. Let us all live. Bring back the people who have been eliminated. Oh shit, song, no. Not gonna let... Right, bitch? Parka being cute as usual. Yeah, Parka's adorable. She's just the most fucking kawaii little shit. Federico frowns in response to Odette's hearty grin. Mm-hmm. Alan directs his comment to Parka, making his discontent obvious. There's an oddly functional flow to our conversations now that most of us know each other. It's different from when divine selection first began. That fact scares me. Oh my god. Sure. They're making me wait. Lol. Alan, say something. Oh. Oh, actually, this might be interesting to know. Can Parka see? Odette isn't joking. I can tell she's serious based on the tone of her voice. Odette's looking for information. How does Parka... Yeah. I've spoken to her in person, so I know. It may have sounded inconsequential, but she's looking to get something out of Perka. Shit. Are you... Is it a... Okay. One. Okay. I can think of two possibilities. One, she just has a window to the world, but like, why... But there's no reason not to just say, oh yeah, I can see you guys, like, I have like a flat screen or whatever. But what if she's in the real world? Anyway. What? Alright. Her choice of words makes her sound mischievous. Almost like a regular child, even. Ooh. Yu's tone is as sharp as it is cold. It's obvious how little he cares for Perka. Mm-hmm.
それでは今宵も女神の選定を始めますわ。回りなさい。運命の大時計。
Her stock phrase signals the beginning of tonight's selection. Election. Lol. The clock hand at the center of the court of fate begins to revolve. Nothing she does is any different from normal, but tonight sensed completely different to me. The reason why is simple. Tonight will be the first night I elect someone. I'm conflicted of what to do, even now. Electing someone is the same as stripping away their right to live. It's no different from killing them. Yu's pained voice comes to mind. His heartfelt cry to the world. His battle with the contradiction born within him. I cast a glance over at him once again. He just looks like an average boy right now. Hardly someone capable of terrorism. The wild look he showed before is gone now. In fact, he seems to be at peace. Is he ready to be elected? Does he feel relieved that he'll finally be free from his suffering? I can't tell from where I stand. He doesn't bother to say anything to me. She inquires me as if she knows exactly what is going through my mind. As if she knows I'm about to elect you. It makes sense if she's observing the events that happen in the real world. How she does that, I'm not sure. Not that it matters right now. I can't finish my sentence. I thought I was ready to accept the responsibility of throwing another person's life away from my own. I just can't say it. Oh. Why did I go through everything to obtain Yu's regret card? I feel like I'll forget at this rate. But even so... Naomi's face comes to mind. Yu's actions will be undone with his elimination. That means what happened at Amecha will also be undone. If that can happen, then Naomi will... Pull yourself together, Rinka. I mutter my own name under my breath. That's not a good reason. We can't shoulder anything together if I let such thoughts spur my actions. I'd just be using her as an excuse for my own weakness. I remind myself to make my decision based solely on my own judgment. If I'm going to eliminate him, it's because I choose to. My own regret comes to mind. I swore that I would live my life out. I straighten my back to regain my posture. My eyes fall directly on Yu following that. He still has the same gentle expression from before. It's the same expression from back when he first ate the dinner I made for him. Even so. I have to utter those words no matter what. Parker proceeds to question the other participants. I almost break out in a sweat when Odette's turn comes and goes without incident. That would have been the moment I got elected if I had given in to her demands on Friday. In the end, the clock doesn't stop at anyone else. I'm the only one electing someone tonight. Fuck, it's happening. Guys. Oh shit. Yo. My platform begins to move in tandem with her statement. Yu's platform does the same. Both of us ascend to the upper stratum of the Court of Fate. Oh, God. It's an odd sensation, to say the least. The way my platform ascends almost feels like I'm on an elevator. There aren't any walls around to support it, but it somehow feels like I can't actually fall off it. That's how smooth and steady the ascent feels. I'm surrounded by an unfamiliar scenery once the platform stops. Almost like I'm perched high above the clouds. There's nothing but darkness below. I can't see Miharu or any other participants from here. Yu, on the other hand, stands directly across from me. Is she gonna refute that in the end? Oh.
それはどういう意味？僕はお姉ちゃんに殺されて、それで。
Parker urges us on, so I open up my card book. All my cards fly out the moment I do. It seems I need to pick the relevant ones in order.
使命、ユウ、牛塚さんがあなたに与えた大切な名前。すごく素敵な名前。
I got it. Jesus. Okay. Okay.
死因、焼死。私の運命と奇妙に絡み合っていたあなたの死因。正直言って恨んでる。でも今となってはもう悲しいだけだね。
I pick his name and cause of death in succession.
いい加減自分で自分を許してあげて。ナオミの命を奪ったあなたを私は許してあげることはできない。でもね、あなたが否定をしたらあなたを許す人は誰もいないよ。あなたは人形なんかじゃない。英雄にもなれっこないよ。
You're a person?
でもね。
Yeah.
それでもあなたは人間だ。
Yeah. Yeah. That's the best I can do for him. When it all began, the words I left him with before dying stuck with him this whole time. As such, he had no choice but to deny both himself and his past.
私も生まれてすぐ両親を亡くしたんだ。だからもしかしたらあなたのことをもっと理解してあげなきゃいけなかったのかもしれないけど無理だった。あなたと私は違いすぎたから。私がいろんな人にいろんなものを与え続けられて育った反面、あなたはいろんな人にいろんなものを奪われながら育った。
They're talking really quiet.
にもかかわらず牛塚さんと出会って与えられる幸せを知ってしまった。可能性を見せられてしまった。
Yeah. Fuck. Of course I did.
あなたの未練、
That's good.
普通の日常という可能性を。その普通はあなたにとってではなくて牛塚さんや私の思う普通だった。
I take all 3 of his cards in hand.
だから辛かったんだよね。結果だけ与えられちゃってもどうやったら普通になれるかわからない。だから普通を否定することしかできなかった。
Oh! Oh!
あなたのことは忘れないよ。
Like, oh god, okay. Okay. Jeez, alright.
僕たちは絶対に理解し合うことはできない。その理由が今分かったよ。
Huh.
僕たち
Oh,
残
shit.
酷だね。
No.
僕たちは絶対に理解し合うことはできない。その理由が今分かったよ。僕たちの始まりは同じだったんだね。
Something weird happened. I don't know if I heard this whole thing.
僕たちは絶対に理解し合うことはできない。その理由が今分かったよ。
Okay.
残酷だね。
Fuck!
あんまりに。
We're continuing on. Okay.
でも最後に人間として死ねる。これって普通のことだよね。
All 3 of my cards begin to move on their own. Once they reach the middle of the Court of Fate, they come together and form a triangular shape. Here it comes. What follows is a sudden burst of light that swallows my surroundings.
ああ、よかった。僕を殺してもらう相手にお姉ちゃんを選んで。
Oddly enough, our regrets are the same to an extent. Both involve the concept of living regular lives. Yeah. The values we held surrounding them are completely different, though. For me, it's all about what I already knew. For him, it was what he had to come to know.
お姉ちゃんが相手なら恨みながら死ねるから。
お互い様だよ。
The light from my cards envelops us both. It's bright enough that I involuntarily squeeze my eyes shut, only to notice my consciousness leaving my body.
たくない。
Oh, I hear a voice during this.
死にたくない。僕は死にたくないよ。
Shit.
暮らせたかもしれないのに。普通になれたかもしれないのに。死にたくない。死にたくない。嫌だ。嫌だ。嫌だ。お姉ちゃん。おじいちゃん。ママ。死にたくないよ。
Why are you doing this to me?
もっと。もっと。僕の未来は。
His voice becomes more and more distant. All I can do is listen. I listen to him reveal his true feelings then and there during his final moments. Flames envelop me. This is a sight I recognize. It's almost the exact same scenery I witnessed when I died, after all. My line of sight is much lower than usual, though. That's when I realized it. This was from Yu's perspective. He was sitting down after having crushed my throat. Okay, so we're gonna go past that, alright.
僕は人間だ。
His lungs had lost their function. His skin was charred. His very cells had been obliterated.
そして僕は英雄になった。
His words fell on deaf ears.
これでよかった。
As much as he tried to breathe, his blood refused to carry the oxygen. Not like the air could even reach his lungs at this point.
よかったんだよね。ママ。
It was doubtful that he could even speak properly at this point. That wasn't a concern of his, though. He just did everything he could to speak his last words. He did it to convince himself, to reassert himself.
これで本当の。
But that effect didn't last for long.
いや。
His lungs were shot. He couldn't speak anymore.
やだ。やだ。やだ。やだ。やだ。
That's why those end up being his last words. He unleashed one final scream marred with regret and repentance. His vision was dyed red following that. The flames burned away the contradiction and sins he bore. Those who use oh wait, I'm not speaking that. Yu has already disappeared by this point. His final words to me were full of resentment. That's fine by me, though. I had everything he lacked. Everything he ever wanted. And yet I still find myself clenching my fists. If an afterlife really does exist, then at the very least, I can pray that it's a place where our growths during divine selection aren't forgotten. That might be even more painful for him. Knowing what he considered to be a regular life might cause him to panic and question himself. So long as he has the freedom to figure things out, he should be fine. Wait, I wonder. Okay.
黙っててよ。恐ろしいですわね。それでは4番様の持っていたカードをあなたにお見せします。どれを自分のものとするか仮想へ戻るまでに考えてくださいませ。
Oh. Wait, does it tell me? I kind of want to know. I don't know who, okay. Let's see. My platform begins to move, not even giving me enough time to get sentimental over Yu's elimination. I can bring my Naomi back now. Not even that thought prevents me from feeling miserable. Parker told me to choose whichever card I wanted, but Yu doesn't have any I can take. Just those I already have are ones that belong to those who have already been eliminated. The ones I already have are numeral 2 and numeral Nine's names. Okay. Miharu's and Scale Johnson's cards. It makes it obvious how little interest you had in divine selection. Thus, my very first election comes to an end. It doesn't feel very special. If anything, it's only safe to put a greater burden on my shoulders. You know what would be actually? I think a good strategy is probably taking Miharu. Well, no, you know Miharu's name card. Never mind. Fuck it. Dumb. That's stupid. well, wait. I have no idea. Okay, she just didn't pick one. Okay, yeah. Right. I look over to the empty platform on which used once stood. I don't look at just this platform, though. Numeral 5, Shigetsugu's platform. Numeral 8, Keiko's platform. Numeral 10, Sonya's platform. Even the platforms for numerals 6 and 7, which belong to people I never got to know. I find myself brooding over each and every one of them. The fog in my consciousness gradually begins to dissipate. I sense someone nearby. Oh, I get to choose? Oh, who? So, whoever it is... will hear me say this, so I really don't know, but... I mean... most important is Naomi. Is seeing if Naomi's around. But then again, my favorite is Mao, but that's just me. I think Naomi. I think I have to call out to Naomi here. But I love you, Mao. You're the best. Okay.
Naomi? 僕より羊さんの方が良かったかな。今朝だからか。それとも。
Definitely want to. I'm pretty sure that only affects just this now. Yeah. Poor Miharu. I definitely want to know. I definitely have to find out what the other choices would, how that would change this specific dialogue. So I think that we should only change this one.
Rinka.
That glove?
あれ、どうして?
The first thing I see upon waking up is Miharu. She's in her school uniform, all ready to go.
僕がここにいるか、だね。昨日、リンカが電車の火事の中にいたとき、僕がリンカを運んだんだ。あんな場所にいれば、病院に運ばれてもマスコミが押し寄せてくる。アメちゃんの生徒だと知れれば余計にね。リンカにそんな負担はかけさせないさ。
Oh, good. Good, thank you.
一日経てば世界の改変が起こると思っていたから、そこまで大変なことではなかったよ。なんで私が山手線にいるって分かったの？スケールたちと協力関係を結んでいたことが幸いしたよ。信用していいのかわからない人たちだけれど、彼の情報は正確だった。
She slips in an extra comment about how she should have made her way over quicker.
もしかして一晩ずっと隣にいてくれたの？
Look at that! Oh.
一度僕の荷物を取りに家へ帰ったけれどね。
Summer uniform time.
あんな状態の君を一人にしてはおけないよ。
Wait, did they always have gloves though? Did they put gloves on and... Wait, what?
ありがとう。ほっとした。それは僕の言葉さ。運命の大広間で君の姿を見ることができたけれど、目覚めないのではないかと不安だったよ。
Oh, no! Oh, no! Only Miharu wears gloves. Yeah, okay. So I was right. Oh god, okay. I'm not sure what went on while I was unconscious, but it looks like she did what she could to keep me out of trouble. And here I was worrying about the possibility of my real body being taken to a hospital. Waking up in my own room helps me to settle down a bit. I'm a bit sore all around, but other than that I seem to be fine. Thus, there's only one thing left for me to worry about.
世界がどうなったかだね。ユウの件は世界への影響が大きかったから、僕の認識とも相違が大きい。僕もまだ調べきれてはいないけれど、話をさせてもらうよ。その前に、まず学校へ行く準備を済ませてしまったらどうだい？まだ時間はあるけれど、長い話になるからね。
There's one thing we have to know now, though. Following your advice, I get ready to make my way downstairs. It should be easier to talk things out down here. As always, I make some coffee for the both of us. The fact that the gloves only cover her wrists means that technically my previous thoughts were slightly incorrect. This has to do with her death. I think. Actually, I might not be... I was actually thinking that it... What I was thinking was that there are things that she would want to cover up along her arms, but it seems like this is... but I don't actually know enough about this thing. Well, let's continue. There's still an hour left before we have to leave. I guess I woke up early thanks to all the rest I got.
思えば、君とこうするのはとても久しぶりだね。
This is nice. I still think Lionhouse might be targeted in the future in some way. Okay.
私の心が完全に折れちゃってたからね。マオが来てくれて、ミハルが頑張ってるって思って、ようやく立ち直れた。
Uh-huh. Yeah.
無理もないさ。それに、僕はいろいろ動いたけれど、結果を出すことができたのは、リンカ、君なんだ。
Wait, no. Whatever scars would be left over from Miharu's death would have been gone. There wouldn't have been there. Whatever she's covering up is stuff that she had before her death that was undone. Okay. Okay. Naomi's death. That's gotta be what she's talking about. I need to...
無理もないさ。
Okay, yeah. Miharu takes a deep breath before she starts.
まず、昨日の爆破テロだ。あの事件は原因不明の出火による火事とされた。おそらく、列車の経年劣化により配線の整備不良が出火の原因だろう。おとといの東京タワーでの一件はどうやら事件そのものがなかったことになっているらしい。動画の生配信も行われていたが、それを見た人の記憶がどうなっているか。
Okay.
羊さんのように深層心理が覚えていて、夢という形でなかったことになった可能性を見る人はこれから現れるかもしれない。この点はマオにも聞いてみた方がいいだろう。マオなら生配信を見ていてもおかしくはないからね。
Yeah.
以上から推測できるのは、
物質の移動や変化は残るけれど行動は残らないという。
恵子さんの時と同じだ。
I don't like where this is going. The letter she gave me is a prime example of that. What she had written disappeared after her elimination. The action of her writing the letter had been undone. I have a bad feeling about this. If the changes to Naomi's body are classified as physical change, then...
まさか。
Shit.
落ち着いてくれ、リンカ。順番に話をするからね。
Okay.
さらに時系列を遡ろう。先月、渋谷で不審物が発見されたという事件をきっかけに、テロ組織ヌル日本支部の幹部が逮捕された。それは選定の参加者が命を落とした日、因果の時にユウが起こした山手線爆破テロがなかったことになったから起きた事件だ。
The organization itself was already reaching a breaking point, and then one of their operations failed and resulted in the disappearance of the perpetrator. That led to an insider leaking information and causing them all to get arrested.
この事件もなかったことになっている。いや、時期が変わったと言うべきだろう。彼らはゴールデンウィーク直後、つまりまさに因果の時の直後に逮捕されている。幼い少年の起こした自爆テロに関わってしまったことに恐れをなしたヌル日本支部の内部リークによりね。
あの日自爆テロは起きていた。
Yu's cause of death has become a reality once more. That means he's already dead at this current point in time.
しかし、その時の犠牲者は怪我人が数人。死者は実行犯の少年のみ。ユという名前もあの時点での彼は持っていないのだったね。
私も今は生きていることになってるからね。でもおかしい。私の奥底に眠る記憶だと他にも死者はいたと思う。
The explosion took place in the middle of a packed train. The only way no casualties would emerge from that is through a miracle. Granted, you could probably call divine selection its alterations to fight, a type of miracle.
おそらく君がトリガーだ。君が生きているから運命は君を生かすために強引な改変をされている。
私が死ねば。
Oh. The sea of flames pop into my mind once more. Her theory makes sense. All the same, it's not what I'm interested in right now. I'd made it a point to settle things with fate. I want to know the results.
それでさ、アメ茶でのテロはどうなったの？
I hear myself gulp in anticipation. I have a bad feeling about it, but I also don't doubt myself. If I do, then...
文化祭の日に起きた私立アメ茶女子大学附属高校爆破テロはなかったことになっている。
Why do you...
けれど文化祭の倉庫として使っていた空き教室から出火し、その教室が焼け焦げたという事件は存在している。
But is Naomi there?
嘘。それってだって。
My breathing grows ragged all of a sudden. It almost feels like my heart is completely stopped.
ただし死者はゼロだ。
I had two awful thoughts in my head. One, Naomi still went to the storage room and got caught in the blast. Or two, Mao did. Just to fuck with me. But, oh, okay.
あ、じゃあ
Why are we still tense? My pulse returns to normal when I hear that. The sudden fluctuation leaves me a bit lightheaded. If there were no casualties, then Naomi didn't lose her life. Which means she's alive. And Naomi's alive. Mayharu seems less than enthused, though. It doesn't take long to figure out why.
ただしやけどをしている可能性も後遺症が残っている可能性も捨てきれない。
Oh
果
my
実の
god.
ものは起こっているからね。ニュースだけではそこまでわからなかった。それに情けないことだけれど、 僕も少し怖い。もし生きてはいても羊さんの身に何かが。そう思うと真央や本人に連絡する勇気が湧かなかった。君の掴んだ現実がどうなっているかわからないから、どう聞いていいかもわからないしね。
なんだ、そんなことか。心配する必要はないよ。だって生きていれば不幸になんてさせないから。
くす、やはり君は強いね。
そんなことないよ。いろんな人の助けを借りなきゃ大切なものを守れないくらい弱いよ。
君がそう思うならそれでいいけれど、少なくとも君が生きるべきだと再確認できたのは事実だ。
ミハル、それはもう違うよ。
Miharu reacts by giving me a puzzled look. I decide to explain myself.
生きるべきとかじゃない。
Huh.
生きたいかどうかが大事なんだ。
リンカ、君は生きたいと願っているんだね。
私はもうブレないよ。生きることに悩まない。でもね、もう一つ決めたことがある。それはソーニャも言っていたことなんだ。私たちは一度その可能性を考えた。でもナオミのことがあって忘れてた。だから改めて言うよ。私たちは二人で。
Hi, Lette.
いや、ってちょっと。
Just as I'm about to give Miharu a big, determined speech, a listless voice interrupts. It's none other than Lette, of course. Pretty unusual to see it walking around in the morning. It makes its way over to the table we're sitting at before planting once more.
いやあ、はじめましてだね。
Wait, that didn't go.
あれ、そうだっけ。
話には聞いていたからあまり初めてという気はしないけれどね。
なんか気が抜けちゃった。
それくらいがちょうどいいさ。昨日までの激動の日々がようやく終わったんだ。ずっと気を張っていたらそれこそ気が持たないだろう。しかしこの猫、
レテがどうかした？
レテ。そうか、この子の名前はレテだったね。レテ、どこかで聞いたことがあるような。
Why?
くせ、珍しい名前だから気になっただけかな。撫でてもいいかい？
あれ、ミハルって動物苦手じゃなかったっけ？
苦手じゃなくて嫌いだよ。けれどね、この子もきっとリンカを支えてくれていたのだろう。だったらお礼をしないといけないよ。
As great as Miharu is, and she is fantastic, this does bring her down a little bit. Miharu extends her hand towards Lette, nice and slow. You can tell she's not used to dealing with them.
大丈夫だよ。ほら。ああ。
It's not often that you get to hear Miharu shout in surprise. It has me grinning at first, but I come to regret that pretty quickly.
Miharu!
She falls off her chair before she can pet Letta and crashes onto the floor.
ミハル大丈夫？ごめんね、無理させちゃって。
Hmm.
違う、君のせいではないよ。この猫に触れようとしたら急にふらついてしまってね。僕が自分から倒れたんだ。
I help her back up to her chair. Her body's far more slender than I had imagined, but it's also so soft.
何だったんだ、今のは。
もしかしてミハル、本能的に動物ダメなのかもね。ほらレテ、あっちに餌とお水を置いておくよ。
The smell of food seems to do the trick as Letta meanders off to the backyard. I hope Letta is just a cat.
Hmm. 失礼した。大丈夫、落ち着いたよ。話を戻すけれど、つまり羊さんの状態は会ってみるまでわからない。
うん、わかった。私よりもずっと早起きして調べててくれたんだよね。ありがとう。ナオミが生きていると分かったから、私は何も心配してないよ。
ああ、嬉しいな。リンカの笑顔を見ることができるのは。そろそろいい時間だろう。学校へ行こうか。
We both make our way to school once I wash up the mugs we used. Hmm.
そういえば、学校はどうなってたの？先週私サボったことになってないかな。
伝え忘れていたね。爆破事故と火災のせいで1週間休校だったのさ。だから僕たちの知っている先週と状況はそう変わらないと思うよ。
なら大丈夫だね。お待たせ。じゃあ行こう。
Let's get going then. Alright. That is a good place to stop, I think. Probably. We will see how Naomi is doing next time on Monday. Nope. Yeah, no, we are waiting. We are waiting to see how Naomi's doing. We're gonna stop there, because I'm evil, I think, or whatever, or something. So we will be returning on Monday. Want to announce that because my class is coming up next week, I will not be streaming on Wednesday, or no longer be streaming on Wednesdays anymore. But that's the end of the announcement. That is the end of the announcement. But yeah, this was a great pair of well, this is a great stream. There was just a lot to happen, a lot to process, and I very much look forward to seeing Naomi on Monday and to seeing everyone come back. Okay, so thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, consider following on Twitch. And And if you're watching on YouTube, consider liking the video, subscribing for more, and commenting if you have something to say. With that being said, this has been Fatal 12. I've been Calypso, aka Mint Carousel. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you on Monday.